I've bought a new camera with the help of a friend who recommended a specific camera that's not overly expensive and is still very high quality and built for my purposes that I need it for. I purchased it a few days ago. It arrived yesterday and I haven't unboxed it yet. This is because I've been working on another project, a collaboration with an artist who I'm going to be sharing our work next year, I believe. I'm going to start doing a vlog. I don't know if it's a daily vlog. It just has to be regular uploads. I had to Google vlog in case vlogging meant daily. And thankfully it just meant regular updates and uploads. And it will be very regular, but I'm going to try and capitalize on the landscape to provide a good visual storytelling aspect to the vlog. That's my intention. I have not tried it yet, so let's see how that works out. But I've been working on other aspects of that project which don't include video. It's more of the art production. So that's what I've been working on lately. I've filmed a little bit of it, but not too much. I'll be able to show it in a slideshow as well as just process in other stages and steps. So that's something which is part of the reason why I haven't unboxed my camera yet. I will probably do it this evening, but I've also been focusing on trying to consolidate certain videos that I have on hard drives backed up from a while ago that I need to have in the right place so that I can edit them together. That was taking up some time yesterday, and then another small portion of time aside from that, because it takes a while, just to add on to the footage that I was discussing is being put in the right place. It takes a while to locate and transfer those files to my new computer because they're on my old computer, which I don't connect to the internet because the operating system's out of date and I'm not updating it, so it stays offline. And I transfer those files onto my mobile, and then from my mobile over we transfer to my new computer. So it takes quite a while because it was, I don't know, probably 50 or so videos. And the other thing that took my time yesterday away from unboxing was making music, which I didn't actually make the music, but I'm sourcing samples. So this is the last point of the housekeeping, so I may as well transition onto this. The music production I discussed in the last episode is something which I'm wrestling with, the concept of making the music from the sample patches provided with the software that I use. Whereas I used to source samples from other places and incorporate those into the software with the sample patches to create a fuller sound. And I was trying to be ambitious and avoid external samples, but I need to start somewhere and try to gather some momentum. So my intention now is to source samples as I used to. When I say as I used to, when I was late teens, early 20s, I used to make music digitally, MIDI production, and work with groups, hip-hop groups and DJs. We would do live performance, and I would also MC. These days I'm not going to be MCing, but I will be making the music and sharing that in the videos. Now, part of me thinks that I made this commitment to myself a week or so ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, to update the music on my channel. And I didn't think about how long that takes. And it's part of the reason why my videos haven't been uploaded as frequently as they normally are. So I will continue to use the same music that I have been using for a while, because that composition I think is quite nice and works well for the tone of the channel. It's not the same music used for the introduction for this video. In case you are new to the channel, I have a little piece that I composed, which is, it's only short, but it has bits of movement in it, and that is something which works quite nicely for the channel. Whereas what I was trying to build up is more beat production, hip-hop instrumental, things which I used to make. And I'm going to try and do a bit of both, where part of it sounds like short pieces of music, like what I use for my art videos. Others will be beat production, so it will be more hip-hop drums and bass and samples. And other parts will be more soundtrack and a little bit more soft and not quite as rhythmic necessarily. A bit more atmospheric, I suppose. And I have some of that produced already, and I'll be producing more because I do feel as though that will accompany some of the visuals of the landscape quite well. So it'll possibly appear in the vlog next year. Okay, that's the housekeeping done. Now on to the main bulk of the conversation, which is talking about film.